Hallo und herzlich willkommen bei Insider.
Hello and welcome to Insider Week. My name is Max Schulz, and in this video, I'm going to show to you the trading results from our commodity and futures trading according to COT data in week number 15. In week 15, we realized good gains. In our first strategy, the COT strategy, we realized a total gain of plus $8,960. And in our second strategy, the champion strategy, we made a total gain of $2,043. Let's have a look at each trade one by one. Let's have a look at the portfolio of the first strategy, the COT strategy. We started into the week with a portfolio that consisted of one open position, being Mexican peso. Here we had long contracts in both our large and our small account. In the end of the week, we are left with 3 open positions, being 8 contracts long in coffee, 16 contracts long in sugar, and 2 contracts long in silver. Let's look at each trade individually. First market, Mexican peso. That's a position that we've held for a couple of weeks. On the weekly chart, we can see a buy signal. As a reminder, we are deriving our buy and sell signals from COT data and by, for example, analyzing seasonal trend and other indicators. On the daily chart, we waited for the right timing. We received an entry pattern and were triggered. We traded this market with a close trading stop. We've done that because in our last 2 trades we gave away part of our accounting profit, and we wanted to protect our profits and thus decrease our drawdown. The correction happened on Tuesday, where we were stopped out, and we realized a gain of $8,960. We've conducted the same trade on our small account, where we realized a gain of $560. Next trade, coffee. On the weekly chart, we received a buy signal. On the daily chart, we waited for the right timing. We have been triggered on Friday, and on Friday, we also had a big correction, as you can see here. That is nothing unusual. That's why we have a stop that is wide enough to absorb normal corrections of 2 to 3 bars. It could be that after this Friday, there will be another 2 to 3 bars within this correction. However, we are expecting the price to move into our direction to reach our target price such that we are going to make our profits. Next market, sugar. On the weekly chart, we received a buy signal in the weekly trend direction, and we really like those kind of signals. On the daily chart, we took our position, there was no correction, price moved into our direction immediately, and we are now long 16 contracts and wait for our target price to be reached. Next market, silver. We assume metals to be bullish because COT data shows a trend continuation to the upside. Although we are facing an unfavorable seasonal trend, we decided for a long trade. We were triggered on Friday, and at the moment we are looking at a gain of plus minus 0, and we are waiting for our target price to be reached. Our second strategy is the so-called champion strategy. We started into the week, number 15, with a short position in Japanese yen. At the end of the week, we are left with 2 open positions that are both in the win, and these are a long position in cotton and a long position in soybean oil. Our total weekly gain is $2,043, and with this result, we reached a new all-time high. Now, our account has a size of $117,000, and as a reminder, we started in November using a starting capital of $50,000. Let's have a look at a few trades. First of all, Japanese yen. Here we speculated in favor of the trend direction, but price didn't move to the downside in the trend direction anymore, and we were stopped out with a loss. Next trade in soybean oil. That's a trade that I'm proud of because I perfectly conducted it. We've already made good money with this trade because we are facing a strong trend and we have our techniques to exploit such trends. At the moment, we are benefiting from the trend continuation again. So we are long 2 contracts and we've already realized parts of our profits. One more trade that we've conducted was in Dow Jones E-mini, where we've made a long trade. And as you can see, we were in the market only for a couple of days, and we realized our gains quite quickly. With this trade, we made a total gain of $1,825 that you can see here in our table where we list our last 5 trades. We've conducted this trade in harmony with our seasonality tool that you can see here. Now I will show you how we proceed here. First of all, we choose the market that is interesting to us. In our case, that is Dow Jones E-mini. And secondly, we are looking for the best trading time by choosing the correct month, which is April. And afterwards, we can simply see how gains are distributed over trading days. We can see that day 8, 9, 10 are, for example, weak trading days, while days 11 and 12, for example, are very strong trading days. 11 and 12 were Thursday and Friday. Then you can look at the average return by month, and you can see that April is the strongest month for Dow Jones E-mini. And at the same time, we are facing a weak Monday on April 19th. That is shown by the statistics. And that's why this position was closed on Friday. The trade worked out very well. And that was a small insight on how we proceed for our trades. Surely it's just a small part of the complete algorithm. And that's what you would learn in our coaching. If you are interested, you can simply contact us through our website to know more about our programs. Finally, a few words on CRB Index as usual. We can see that we had a strong week. That speaks in favor of a trend continuation. However, we are facing a resistance, and we will see how the market will behave here. Alternatively, if you are not receiving CRB Index data, you can look at the weekly performance by Finviz. That shows the distribution of winners and losers in futures markets. You can see that many commodities are on the winner side at the moment, and that's perfectly in harmony with what we've seen at CRB Index as well. That's it from our side this week. Thank you very much for your attention, and to sum up the week, we are basically looking at positive results. We could reduce our drawdown in our first strategy, the COT strategy, and we're facing a new all-time high in our champion strategy. In the end, we wish you all many successful trades. Thank you for your attention, and see you again for our next regular trading results video on next Sunday.